Hello, guys. How are you doing? Today I came to talk about a subject that can shock a lot of people: the consumption of dog meat in South Korea. That's right, you didn't hear wrong. In South Korea, there is a millenary tradition of eating dog meat, mainly in a dish called boshintang, which is a stew of dog meat with vegetables and spices. But why do they do that? And what is changing in this scenario? Come with me and I'll tell you everything. South Korea is a country that has a very rich and diverse culture, but also has some practices that may seem strange or cruel to us who love our pets. One of them is the consumption of dog meat, which dates back to the time when Korea was a poor and agrarian country, and dogs were raised as draft or guard animals, and not as companions. In addition, dog meat was seen as a source of energy and vitality, especially in the summer, when people suffered from the heat and humidity. Therefore, boshintang was consumed as a way to cool off and strengthen oneself. But that doesn't mean that all Koreans eat dog meat. In fact, most Koreans have never tried or don't like this meat, especially the younger ones, who grew up in a context of greater economic and social development and who have a more affectionate relationship with dogs. According to a Gallup survey last year, only 8% of people said they had tried dog meat in the last 12 months, a drop from 27% in 2015. Less than a fifth of respondents said they support the consumption of this meat. In addition, there is a growing awareness of animal rights in South Korea, which has been driven by activists, organizations, celebrities, and even the government. The current president, Yoon Suk-yeol, and the First Lady, Kim Ki-yeon-hee, are known animal lovers. They have 6 dogs, and Mrs. Kim asked for the end of the practice of eating dogs. They have also supported measures to improve the living conditions and welfare of animals, such as the ban on animal testing and the regulation of the breeding and sale of dogs. And it was in this context that the South Korean parliament unanimously approved a bill that bans the slaughter and sale of dog meat for human consumption. The new legislation will take effect in 2027 and provides for a penalty of up to 3 years in prison for those who slaughter dogs and up to 2 years for those who breed or sell dog meat. The law also provides for government support for farmers, butchers, and owners of dog meat restaurants, who will have to adapt to new sources of income and employment. According to government statistics, South Korea had about 1,600 dog meat restaurants and 1,150 dog farms in 2023, all of which will now have to submit a plan to end their activities to local authorities. This is a news that brings hope and relief to many animal advocates who have been fighting against this cruel and inhumane practice for years. Dog meat is not just a matter of taste or culture, but also of ethics and health. The dogs that are raised for slaughter suffer abuse, violence, diseases, and stress, and their meat may contain parasites, bacteria, and viruses that can affect humans. In addition, dogs are intelligent, sensitive, and loyal animals that deserve respect and love, and not to be treated as objects or food. Therefore, I think that this law is a great advance for South Korea, which is becoming a more modern, civilized, and compassionate country. I hope that this law is enforced and monitored, and that it serves as an example for other countries that still have this practice, such as China, Vietnam, and Indonesia. And you, what do you think of this law? Have you ever eaten, or would you eat dog meat? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and before I forget, click on the links in the description and help keep this channel always active.